Warning, this video contains explicit violence and gore, strong language, and sexual content that may be disturbing to individuals. Viewer discretion is strongly advised. And with a name like Corpse Party, what do you expect? Hey guys, it's Lady Rhinosaur here, and welcome to more Corpse Party Blood Drive. So we finished chapter 00, and we will now be continuing onwards to chapter 1. Just gonna do that for syncing purposes. So, alright, so chapter 1. Immediately, I am not liking this. Nope. I don't like randomness when it comes to lists and stuff for it. It's like, oh, here's 00. Oh, chapter 1. It's like, why? Anyways, guys, so 00 things seem to be escalating a little bit. I mean, yeah, they're working, things are in motion, and I guess we'll just continue onwards. Chapter 1 returning. So as far as I understand, because I did like briefly search through the trophies a bit just to see like, ow, hit my knee, just to see how many chapters there are. Apparently there are nine chapters. So that's gonna be, I don't, seeing as I don't remember what the previous games had. Oh boy, now it's all bright and colorful. A day had passed since the events of Shimoren-jaku's South Apartments. This was supposed to be a significant turning point for me and Mochida. And Mochida might have been a part of it from the start, except that fate seemed to have other plans for him.
Kuon sensei, 俺、今日は大事な用があって。
Miss Kuon, I have something pressing I need to get to, so if you'll excuse me.
ダメ。サトシ君、昨日の唾液の小テスト、ちょっと残念な点数だったでしょ?
Oof, she is like, she may be young, but she's strict. No, you sit back down, Satoshi. Your score on that algebra quiz yesterday was rather embarrassing, don't you think? Like an owner training a puppy, Kuon gave him a strong glare and held up her index finger in reprimand.
今から1時間、私の授業に集中しなさい。そうしたら、次の小テストも解けるようになるから。
Oh, really? Unless she wants some Mochida time. For the next hour, I'm going to give you a personal lecture, and you're going to listen, and then the next quiz will be a snap to pass.
先生って英語科でしょ? 大気なんて専門外じゃ。
Oh yeah, that's right. But aren't you an English teacher? Isn't algebra a little outside your field expertise?
一生懸命教えるからできるよ。
Oh boy. Anything's possible if you put your mind to it. She seemed a little taken aback by that remark, puffing up her cheeks like a chipmunk in protest.
いや、先生。
But Miss Kuon.
先生って、ゆい先生そっくりだな。
How alike? Really? I don't know. We'll see. Unless she's willing to sacrifice herself for her students, we'll see how alike they really are. It's startling how alike she and Miss Yui are.
ごめんなさい。
I'm sorry. Looking both bemused and guilty, Mochida tried to get up and leave his seat in one swift motion, but he was quickly and easily caught, lifted up, and forcefully sat back down. I'm sorry, but like, let's say in this situation, like, he actually had a family emergency, like, yo, my dad's in the hospital. I just got notice that my dad's in the hospital. I need to go right now. And she's like, no, you failed your algebra quiz. Sit the fuck down. Like, wow, jeez.
ダメ。
Miss Kuon was smiling. She was actually enjoying this. I have theory, but I'm gonna wait till... I think I'm gonna wait a little longer before I say theory.
なんだこの先生。
Who or what am I dealing with here? Miss Kuon was only the slightest bit taller than Mochita. This did make her taller than the average, but her arms were small and frail. There seemed to be no way she could possibly have lifted someone of his build. This whole situation was rather bewildering for him, and he made no attempt to hide his confusion. Whose perspective are we looking at? Like, are we Nakashima? Are we Ayumi? Are, like, who are we are we Yoshiki? Like, who are we looking at? Like, it's clearly somebody looking at this as this situation is happening, so I don't know.
さあ、始めるよ。
Now, let's begin, shall we?
はい。
Yes, ma'am. He had no other option. Apparently, he was going to be studying algebra for the next hour, come hell or high water. Meanwhile, at a local cafe near the school, Kishinuma and I were sitting down to speak with Aiko Niwa, the informant who led my friends to me the previous night. Oh, so we are Ayumi.
大丈夫？
Are
お
you
腹でも
alright?
痛いの？
Does your stomach hurt? I responded with a dismissive gesture while continuing to rub my abdomen with the other hand. Ever since the previous night, I had this constant, unbearable urge to pee.
なんだろう。昨日怖い思いして過呼吸が続いたから体がおかしいのかな。
What the hell is wrong with me? I mean, I know I got really scared and I hyperventilated, but that can affect my body. But can that affect my body like this? Did it change something in
ず
me?
っと膀胱が膨らんでる気がする。
My bladder feels like it's fit to burst.
何から話そうかしら。
So, where shall we begin? Aiko tilted her head and stared at me, looking me up and down, seemingly judging my every mannerism, my every movement. It was making me feel really self-conscious. I covered my abdomen with both hands as if guarding it from her gaze.
昨日はありがとうございました。
Is Ayumi pregnant? Like none of the sense of like, oh, she had sex, like actual how actual pregnancy works, but I'm gonna assume that she's pregnant with a ghost baby. I have a feeling that's where we're gonna go. We'll see. Thank you very much for your help yesterday.
いいえ、大したことはしていないわ。如月学園って案外広いので、岸沼くんたちを探すのに少し手間取ってしまったわ。
I just, again, like, my mind is just going places. I'm sorry, I know, I should just read it, but my theories, my head, my mind, my thoughts. So saying that she's pregnant, is she gonna give birth to, like, the new Sachiko? Is that the plan of this alternate, this other organization people? They want to birth the next Sachiko? Have a Yumi birth the next Sachiko? I'm putting that up as my number one theory at the moment, but we'll see. Anyway. Think nothing of it. I only regret that your friends couldn't get to you sooner. Kisaragi Academy is quite large, so it took some time to track down Kishinuma and the others. Kishinuma and I stared at one another, still unsure how to feel about this strange new addition to our entourage. Also, by the way, please do not comment whether I'm right or wrong. I want to discover it for myself, whether my theory is right or wrong. So, we shall see. But, yes. Continuing.
あゆみちゃん、岸沼くん。あなたたちって天神小学校の生還者よね。
Ayumi, Kishinuma, you two are survivors from Heavenly Host Elementary, are you not? Gasp! We pledged never to discuss Heavenly Host with anyone else, which we'd always assumed would be an easy promise to keep. But now, casually and out in the blue, here we were.
なんであんたそのことを
Why? How do you know about that?
あなたたち死後の世界に接してきたでしょう。通常人間には身につかないオーラの色をしているわ。私には見えるの。
Well, you've been touched by the ever after. When people come into contact with the beyond, the color of their auras changes to something otherworldly, something I can see. Both Kishinuma and I were speechless. I just sat there staring at my palm, unconsciously trying to see my aura, I guess. Aiko was smiling at us triumphantly.
愛子さんは霊能関係の情報屋で、ナホさんのお友達なんですよね。
You said you were an intelligence agent, was it, for the supernatural, and you're a friend of Naho's?
ええ、ナホちゃんに天神小学校の情報を提供したのは私。
That's correct. I'm the one who tipped her off about Heavenly Host Elementary, in fact. The true source of the deaths and subsequent erasures that had turned our lives into a living nightmare was the Sachiko Ever After ritual posted on Naho's occult blog. I've been a fan of Naho's for quite some time, so when I saw that, I knew I had to try it out with my friends from class 2-9, and as a result, half of those friends are now gone.
ナホちゃんがキビキ先生のために霊能探偵をやっていたことは知っているわよね。
I suppose you're aware that Naho was involved in supernatural investigations on behalf of one Mr. Kibiki, right? No?
はい。幸せの幸子さんの情報が掲載されてから失踪されたことも。
Does Yumi not know? Wait. I thought Yumi saw Naho, like, become crazy ghosty woman and basically admit that she posted the blog as adding fuel to the investigation for Mr. Kibiki because she was obsessed with him. Right? Doesn't she know that? Or she's just being like, oh, pretending not to, I don't know. Playing. I am, but I know she hasn't been since posting information on Sachiko Ever After.
私はね、心霊スポットや霊能関係の情報を集めて、それを欲しがる人に有償で提供してきた。
Well, my business is of a similar nature. I gather data from spiritual hotspots and other supernatural locales and sell that data to my clients for a fair profit.
報酬はお金、もしくは私の興味をそそる霊具の類。相手によってふっかけ方も変えるけれど。
Not always money, mind you. Sometimes I'll do my dirty work in exchange for a particular spirit item that perks my interests. It all depends on whom I'm dealing with.
まあ、ギブアンドテイクよね。向こうは情報が欲しい。私はお金と霊具が欲しい。
It's entirely give and take. They want my information, and I want their cash, or their artifacts. Physically, Aiko was a very attractive young lady, but personality-wise, the jury was still out. Her words were calculated and emotionless, her true intentions a mystery.
だから私は情報屋をやっているの。ナホちゃんもいいお客さんだったわ。あの子が最後に買ったのが天神小学校の情報。
One could call me an information dealer, but I prefer intelligent agent, and Naho was a good customer. My info on Heavenly Host proved to be her last purchase, however.
ナホちゃん、これでキビキ先生の小説がなんとか賞を取れるってすごくはしゃいでた。
At the time, Naho was single-mindedly excited about Mr. Kibiki's work. She believed he could qualify for some award with the information I found for her.
ねえ、教えてくれる？あなたたちの閉じ込められたあの異空間にナホちゃんはいた？
Say, could you tell me, was Naho there in that other world you found yourselves trapped in?
ナホさんはキビキ先生と一緒に亡くなっていました。
Naho died, together with Mr. Kibiki. I looked down as I answered. Despite everything she'd done, the memory of Naho's passing was still painful for me. Okay, so she was playing it off as like, oh, I don't really know. I don't know too much. She'd become one of Heavenly Host's lost souls and gone completely berserk. In the end, I was the one who finished her off.
そう、やっぱりね。
I see. I assumed as much. Aiko seemed completely unaffected by this revelation. Her tone remained even and her expression cold and distant. Honestly, I had about enough of her by this point. She was so devoid of empathy, it was almost offensive. I was genuinely starting to get pissed off.
平気なんですか？
And you're okay with that?
残念だと思うわ。でも予想はついていたから、わざわざ取り乱す必要もないでしょ？
I do feel sorry for her, don't get me wrong, but I had a strong feeling things would end this way. There's no point in lamenting that, for which I was fully prepared. Kishinuma continued to stare intently at Aiko with his own brand of cold, emotionless eyes. He was oddly quiet, though. His anger was palpable. Whatever. I clenched my fist.
じゃ、この子はおまじないを一緒に行ったと思うんだけど、あっちにはいたかしら。
What about this girl? I believe she performed the ritual alongside Naho. Did you see her there as well? Oh, yep. Well, I mean, we saw her in the extra chapter, or the chapter I think where we played it. No, we played as her. We didn't play as Naho. We played as Sayaka. Yeah. Aiko showed us a photo of a girl named Sayaka. Yeah.
ねえ、会ってないからわかりません。
Yeah, no, I don't think she particular came across the group. But we played as her, and that's how we found out more about Naho. No, I can't say I ever met her.
そう。
I see. Aiko's expression was so unflattering you could carve it into stone. I couldn't take it anymore. I had to say something.
なほさんのこと、お客さんだなんて。そんなの友達って言わないと思います。
If you're calling Naho your customer, I don't think you can really say you were a friend. My voice was breaking with rage, but even if that hadn't been the case, my face must have read like a book. This icy bitch may have had only one expression, but I sure didn't.
あら、あなたは客って言葉に対して随分と偏見を持っているのね。取引を行う以上、私はそこに最大の誠意とクオリティを提供する。
Oh my, do you have something against that word? When I deal with my customers, I give them a guarantee of the utmost quality and dedicate myself to their
つ
satisfaction.
まりそれがパートナーとしての信用で、フレンドシップにも負けないものだと思っているけれど。
It's an unbreakable bond of trust, like one would have for a partner, and that's not always something you can say about friendship now, is it?
そんなこと。
I had no idea what to say. It seemed like Aiko was used to this sort of thing. Her response felt carefully rehearsed, like a sales pitch. Finally, Kishinuma broke his silence.
あんたよ、昨日篠崎を助けてくれたことは感謝する。けどよ、金やなんかの見返りのためにそんなろくでもない情報を拡散させるなんて旗迷惑だと思わねえのか。
Hey, I do want to thank you for helping us save Shinozaki yesterday, really. But spreading dangerous information just to pay the bills? How the hell are you? Can you sleep at night?
情報は情報よ。それ自体に罪はないわ。道具と同じ。それをどう使うかは使い手の問題でしょ。
Information is just that, information. It's harmless on its own. There's no good or bad. It's like a tool. It's up to the recipient how it's used.
その気になれば、その辺にあるコップでも人は殺せてしまうのよ。
Anything can be harmful in the wrong hands, after all. Why, that cup over there could be used to kill a man just as easily as any knife.
なもん、詭弁じゃねえかよ。
She's not wrong? The hell it could. That's bullshit and you know it.
あなたもそう思う？あゆみちゃん。
Ayumi, do you agree?
愛子さん、ごめんなさい。私はあなたの考え方嫌いです。無責任だと思います。
Aiko, I'm sorry, but I hate the way you think. I feel it's irresponsible. Her expression remained calm and collected overall, but her eyes blinked several times in rapid succession. It was the first outward sign of emotion we'd seen from her.
やれやれ、ひどい嫌われようね。慣れてるけど悲しいわ。
Well now, it seems I've come to be regarded as something of a villain here. I can't say this is new or unexpected, but it never ceases to be disheartening. Aiko quickly shrugged off her sudden outburst and was back to her usual icy self.
天神書は俺らがぶっ壊してきたからいいけどよ。
It doesn't matter now. Anyway, we destroyed Heavenly Host. It's gone. An awkward tension filled the room, or at least our table.
じゃ、本題に入りましょうか。私があなたたちに近づいた理由、伝えたいことについて。
Let's get down to business then. There's a reason I saw you out, something I wanted to discuss with you. Aiko produced a thick, hardbound file folder from the light blue bag she brought with her. She opened it to reveal several documents of a questionable nature. Among them were what looked to be a family tree, as well as numerous pages featuring black magic symbology or images that look like tree branches.
黒魔術の文字対応表。篠崎家の家系図。
Black magic spell charts? And is that the Shinozaki family tree?
少しショッキングなことを伝えるわね。
You may find what I'm about to tell you a bit shocking. Aiko was looking directly into my eyes now. Her gaze was fixed, intense and unblinking.
さっき岸沼くんが言ったことだけれど、間違いよ。
What Kishinuma said a moment ago is incorrect.
あ
Huh?
何がだよ。
What do you mean?
天神小学校は壊れてなどいない。今もまだ存在し続けているのよ。
Heavenly Host Elementary has not been destroyed. It still exists, even now. Done!
これを見て。
Take a look at this. Aiko placed a black and white photo on the table. It wasn't the clearest of pictures, but there was no doubt that the location it depicted was Heavenly Host Elementary. In the picture was a small girl. A small girl could be seen standing in one of those all too familiar hallways, holding a hatchet in her right hand.
天神小学校。
It's Heavenly Host!
なんだよこれ。
Where did this come from?
やっぱり。これは私が念写したものよ。力が足りなくて少し不鮮明ではあるけれど、今現在のあの空間、天神小学校の様子。
A what? We have confirmation then that it's a photograph I've taken. I didn't have the power to produce a clearer image, but this is the current state within Heavenly Host. A photograph!
一体どういうことなんですか？
I don't understand. What am I looking at? I can't even describe what was going through my head at that moment. I feel like I was about to burst. Aiko, however, remained calm as ever while recounting her story.
順を追って説明するわね。まず、昨日の例の赤い箱だけれど、開けると、この霊具が出てきたの。
Let's start at the beginning. First, the red box from yesterday. After some time, I was able to open it and found these spirit items contained within. I just realized in this situation, where is Naomi? Where did she go? Like, I assumed, like, maybe she, like, even if she was, like, in a different class, like, wouldn't she have, like, gone with these two to, like, figure this stuff out, or did she go like directly home because she's kind of a little bit on meds at the moment because her folks think she's crazy? I don't know. The box I found on Makina's futon. Inside it were apparently two stones resembling magatama, comma-shaped ceremonial objects from Japanese antiquity. Also included in the box were several more roughly hewn stones, as well as a lining along the edges consisting of crumpled pieces of thin white paper.
残念ながら箱の中でほとんど割れていたけれど、この一組は無事だったわ。
Unfortunately, most of the box's contents were broken or damaged. This pair, however, was still fully intact. Oh, conveniently. Conveniently, the loading screen. Or not the loading... Oh, yes? Loading? No, it was just in the main screen. They looked almost like a demented version of yin and yang symbols, puzzle pieces that were clearly built to be slotted together. Aiko now held one stone in each hand and was motioning them toward one another as if to drive that point home.
霊具というのはね、 簡単に言えば死者の思いが込められたもののことで、
Spirit items are, in the simplest terms, items which have been infused with the thoughts and feelings of the dead.
物に閉じ込められた霊、またはその生前の記憶が持つ者に永遠と泣き言を語りかけてくる愉快なものよ。
Those who bear such objects will be visited by the spirits within them, or at the very least be forever privy to their memories and earthly laments. It's a wonderful thing.
私はこう見えて無類の霊具コレクターでもあるの。
You mentioned this before. I may not quite look the part, but I'm actually quite an avid collector of spirit items. Kishinuma and I briefly locked eyes again. We shared the same look of bewilderment. Aiko's personality was much more twisted than either of us had initially perceived it to be.
この子の意志を読もうとするとね、呪わしい声と一緒におさげの少女や廃校の風景が見えてきたのよ。
I tried to get a fix on this little girl's thoughts, and in doing so I heard a vengeful cry and saw an image of a girl with braided hair in an abandoned school building.
気になったからこのカメラに。
My curiosity having been piqued, I took out this camera. At this, she produced an old instant camera and placed it on the table in front of us. Could it be the camera obscura?
私の念を映してみたの。それがその写真。
Oh, I guess we're not going to see. And tried to take a photo of the image in my mind. The result is that spot.
私がこの霊具を使ってその時の今現在を念写したものよ。過去や未来の時間を超えた念写は私にはできないから。
I'm gonna go with, yeah, that is a camera obscura. This particular spirit item only allows me to produce images from the exact moment in time when the picture is taken. The past and future alike are beyond its reach. I examined the photograph in greater detail and a chill ran down my spine. There was absolutely no denying what it depicted. No. I was actually shaking.
篠崎幸子を失ったあの学校は私たちが逆落ちで脱出した際に崩壊したはず。
Without Sachiko Shinozaki, the school should have collapsed. It should have ceased to exist as soon as we escaped.
でも寸前のところでとどまったってところかしら。私に語りかけてくる声の主がまだいるのかもね。
So, wait. Do I remember this happening? Well, no. Why am I asking myself? No, I don't remember this happening, but I don't... See, I should have, reviewed, at least Book of Shadows before hopping into this. I should have, but I didn't. So I'm trying to recall things, and I'm trying to remember if, I think I remember seeing, the little ghost children, possibly taking over. I think that was the case. I want to say yes. Maybe. I don't know. Anyways. I believe the collapse was halted, perhaps right on the brink even. Maybe because the person to whom that voice I heard belongs. Aiko motioned towards the photo in my hand.
例えば写真の女の子とか誰かしらね、この子。
It could even be the girl in that picture. I wonder who she is. The answer was beginning to dawn on me. A sudden cold sensation exploded through my body and I shuddered as if trying to shake off the encroaching realization.
くそ、あの地獄みたいな場所がまだ存在してるってのかよ。
So, I'm guessing little girl now has become the new Sachiko, and now that's the reason why Heavenly Host is still a thing? God damn, you really think that hellhole is still around? Kishinuma leaned forward. The conversation was clearly beginning to engage him a lot more than it had been.
その天神小学校。いえ、学校の形をしたあの異空間だけれど、なほちゃんに紹介した手前、私も気になって調べていたの。
Heavenly Host Elementary, or rather the dimensional space that took on the form of Heavenly Host Elementary, fascinated me from the moment I introduced it to Naho.
あの異空間の正体はね、涅槃という死後の世界に近い磁場なのよ。
I began to research it independently and learned that its true identity is, well, Something like a new nirvana, another world or hereafter, an otherworldly plane of death.
普通はこの世とは別の次元に存在するものなのだけれど、
Though ordinarily one tends to think of there being only this world and the next.
は
A new nirvana?
ええ。篠崎義恵については知っているわよね。
That's right. You know about Yoshi Shinozaki, do you not?
はい。
Yeah.
篠崎の家、義恵の診療所に黒の本と呼ばれる魔導書、ブック・オブ・シャドウズがあったことも。
And of her clinic, the Shinozaki estate, wherein the grimoire known as the Book of Shadows was located. Yeah. Why? How could she know about that? A million thoughts, a million questions were running through my head. I was speechless. All I could do was sit there and hear her out.